Hey you guys, I am super excited to talk to y'all about a new challenge we have for families in November. So one of the things we super love to do here at Child's Play is give our kids what we call a Just Right challenge. So what that is it's where we give a child a challenge that is hard for them, but we know that they can meet it. And we do that over and over and over again until eventually they can do beyond what they even thought they could do. And we're going to do that for families in November as part of just our Thanksgiving celebration and encouraging you guys to spend more time together. So I'm super excited to introduce to you guys No Screen November. Don't freak out. It's not actually no screens, just like a diet. You still can eat food on a diet even though you're changing your lifestyle. We're still going to give you some exceptions for screens even though we're calling it No Screen November. It's just a really good name, right? So, first thing I'm going to do is explain to you guys how it's going to work, what the steps are, and we'll have all this up on our blog as well. So, step number 1 is committing to your family and publicly committing that you're going to do this. So you have some accountability. So what we want you guys to do is meet with your family, talk to them about the challenge, and explain to them that mom and dad are going to do the challenge too, because kids love when mom and dad are going to walk with them in a challenge and model for them what they are asking the kids to do. So you're not asking your kids to do something that you're not going to do. So we also want you to tag us in your challenge so we can follow you and so we can encourage you along the way. You can check in with us on Facebook or you can tag us. We want you guys to use the hashtag CPTC No Screen NOV. So CPTC No Screen November. Tag us in that and we'll follow you and encourage you and hear how your journey's going. So that's step 1, super easy. Step 2, we want you to go to our blog and download the screen time tracker. So week 1, you're not even reducing screen time. All you're going to do is download the tracker, and every member of your family, you're going to document screens. That includes TV, computers, iPhones, Droids, iPads, anything like that. So anytime you're on a screen, you're going to record it down. That also includes if you're watching TV and on your phone at the same time, you people know who you are. So that counts double time. So you're going to just track your screen time and just be honest about it. I mean, this is your program. So that will kind of bring some enlightenment to you probably as far as how much we're all on our screens. I know it's kind of hard for me to see it in writing how often I'm on my phone. So that's your week one challenge. And then the next weeks are going to be up on the blog as well. Let me go ahead and tell you what you're committing to. So that's week 1. Week 2, you're going to designate certain no screen times. So that just means certain times in the week that there's going to be no one on a screen. That can be mealtime. That can be car time, including moms and dads, your cell phone at a stoplight. That can be just watching your son's football game, that you're going to just be present for that time instead of checking scores or looking at your phone or checking social media. So that is going to be week 2, is intentional family time that you commit to on the front end. Week 3, we're going to work with you to reduce your screen time during the weekdays. Week 4, we're going to work with you to reduce your screen time on the weekends, and then it's over. So that's totally doable. You guys can do this. Now, I know some of y'all are freaking out a little bit, and you're thinking, but. So I'm going to tell you the 3 exceptions that we have to this whole program throughout. So exception number 1 is work. Obviously, we all have screens that we're required to use for work. I'm not asking you to not check your work email. I'm not asking you to not do a project on the weekend if you need to do it. I am going to ask you not to check your work email at dinner. So we're going to try and give you some parameters to that, but we're still obviously want you guys to keep your jobs through November. Then exception number 2 is going to be your favorite sports games, which I think is very generous of me. But I'm not asking you guys to not watch the World Series. I'm not asking you guys to not watch your favorite team on Saturday. But I am going to ask you guys to not have the TV on all weekend. So we'll work with you guys when we get to week 4. But that's just 1 week. You can do it. Then the 3rd exception is what I call the For the Love of Safety and Sanity pass card. So we all know, moms, that there's times in our house when we resort to screen time for the love of safety and sanity. So it could be different in every family, but it might be because you cannot get a shower without the use of screen time. Or it might be that your sibling sets in your house might actually die from sibling rivalry without a break from each other. So for the love of safety and sanity, we are going to give you a pass card, no judgment, judgment-free time if you have to use it for that reason. So that's super doable, and we just want you guys to commit to that and think about it and see how you can spend more time with your family this Thanksgiving season. Thanks.